Hi, everyone. Peace, love, and light to each and every one of you, and zillionaire risings to all of you. And I'm hoping that I can get back on here. First part of next week, you hear how I'm talking. I'm very, gosh, I got a lot of medicine in me. I'm also very sick right now, but thank you for your prayers. I had to get up here and do a video to tell you because of those prayers that's going out from the spiritual warriors that's on the channel. My daughter was transferred to another hospital, and she gets out today. That made her be in a hospital for a whole month. She got transferred to the other hospital 2 days after I did the video. Asking for my prayer warriors on the channel, and I know it was the prayer warriors that made it happen, because as I say, where two or more joined together in God's name, there he is, prayer warriors in the midst of it. And now let me correct something. When I'm saying prayer warriors, I'm speaking of any and everybody that loves the Most High God. You could be a Buddhist that's a prayer warrior. You could be not an atheist, a Methodist, I don't know. I don't know what kind of what you call yourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, prayer warriors. You could be a spiritualist. You could be a prophetess. You could be a prophet. You could be a the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Well, we know you ain't no page. Not sending prayers. No, not even praying. So, divine masculine or divine feminine, or, on and on and on. I'm talking any and every one of you. You do not even have to be spiritual. You could be religion, because I came up in a church. You know what I'm saying? I was a religion before I took my oath to stand into my power after going through the test, the process. The process is going to church. Now, you're supposed to graduate from church. You're no longer still supposed to be. Religion is teaching you the basic concepts. Once you done got the basic concept, you start building your personal relationship with God, and then he give you the spiritual discernment, spiritual gifts, spiritual equipment, spiritual armor, and everything else to protect and arm you and send you out there in the wilds. Because you're already protected by him and the angels. You can go anywhere he sends you, and you will do anything that he asks you, and you will accomplish anything that he set for you to accomplish. I'm speaking of those. It's not. I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual person that's speaking from the perspective of spiritualist, because I'm not just a spiritual person. I am also a spiritual leader, a spiritual guider, a guide in light. But most importantly, I am the angel from heaven above, sent here on earth. So I guess you will call me an earth angel. That is what I am. And so now I'm just saying, I thank all of you from all of your walks of life, all the different perspectives, your different ways of worshiping. Everybody don't worship the same. And I know these things. But I'm open to these things, because I don't care how you worship the Most High God, so long as you really truly worshiping the Most High God. Now, we know there's other things out there to worship. I'm not getting into that. I'm talking about the Most High God's people. And so I thank you, each and every one of you, 144,000, because we all have different positions, but we're all going on the same journey. We're just headed in different routes. Now, except for me, my journey, I'm on the same journey, but I'm on a different road. It's a road that no one has walked before but me. And it makes it very hard for me. It makes me very vulnerable for attacks and everything else. I don't have armor barrier because the armor barrier cannot held me back to back, heart to heart, side to side, toe to toe, head to head, and watch me from the north, south, east, and west as I walk this journey, because they too are on are on the same journey that you are on. So with these prayers, and then when I stumble to fall, or when they think they have captured me, or set a trap for me, or try to do things to attack me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially, yes, of course, I have to call on the spiritual prayers, the spiritual warriors, the ones that really can suppress in those prayers. And so that's what I did the other day on here. And I need myself not to be, I'm so sorry, not to be getting all heavily in the spirit with it, because I am really, really having some of the worst breathing patterns right now. Gosh, they put me back on some more prednisone. I'm on an antibiotic this time. I'm taking Mucinex for the mucus. It's called an allergy pollen. An allergy pollen bacteria. That's what I have. And with that allergy pollen bacteria, once I got it, of course, not like everybody in the house is sick now. But once I got it, it hit me hard, because everything about me, in case you guys have forgotten, is chronic respiratory allergies, chronic respiratory COPD, chronic respiratory emphysema, chronic respiratory asthma. Everything respiratory is chronic with me. And so, I do what I do, and try to do what I can. But if it was not for the Most High God, I got stuck in the bathroom, going into a convulsion breathing asthmatic acute attack. I was in there for an hour. Day 4 yesterday. Yesterday I was in there for 2 hours. And today I got up. I'm moving slow, but I'm able to go to the restroom and come out in it. Yeah, I may have to get intense with my breathing when I'm using my muscles and stuff to get to the bathroom. But once I use my pursed lip breathing to get in there and actually set, okay, I'm able to taper myself back down to normal breathing. And then when I'm up and, of course, coming back in the room, it starts again. But once I get in here, I'm quickly able to taper myself down. So that has changed. It wasn't going like that all these other days when I told you guys I had to get off of here. But I just want to come informing you guys, letting you know. Thank you very much for the prayers. And I certainly appreciate it. You guys know me very well by now with these appreciation. I truly appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys unconditional and not in the bad. And always to the Most High God, who is the number one and the head of my life. And when I got stuck the first time, there was no one here but my sister, who has cerebral palsy, my 7-year-old granddaughter, and me. Neither one of them are capable of doing anything for me. So, when I got stuck, I said, okay, now, Lord, you called me on this mission. You got me on this journey, and you, the one, is leading me on these social media platforms. Now, it can all end here today, or it can continue to proceed on. And I know my task isn't finished, and I know I'm not supposed to leave here until it's done. So I place everything at this moment in this time in your hands. And as your will, let it be done. And I left it alone. And so when I got stuck late in the evening, round about, I'll say, maybe I was asleep and had to wake up. So this had to have been like about maybe 12 or 1 o'clock. That was for 2 hours, but God had me. And I made it up out of there. So I'm good. Thank you. All of you. Love you. Peace. Zillion.